Mr. Day, you told Theo a moment ago that you didn't want to send, the government doesn't want to send confusing signals to Canadians and to markets about its commitment to cutting the deficit. At the same time, during a time of declining crime rates, you want to blow $9 billion on prisons. If that's not a confusing signal, what is? Why do you expect to be taken seriously as a deficit fighter if you're prepared to do that despite the absence of any need?
We're very concerned, Terry, about the increase in the amount of unreported crimes that surveys clearly show are happening. People simply aren't reporting the same way they used to. The crime rate per thousand, though, it has gone down, thankfully, and I think some of that is because of the large amount of resources we've put into some areas of preventative criminal justice issues, for instance, targeting individuals at risk, families at risk, communities at risk. There's been a lot of resources put into preventative programs there. When you still go back and do crime rate comparisons, going back even as much as 40 years, you still see that our crimes per thousand of population are very high, still much higher than they were back as reported in the 60s.
When you refer to unreported crimes, are you suggesting that the declining crime rate is a myth and that the statistics are not reliable?
I'm saying one statistic of many that concerns us is the amount of crimes that go unreported. For whatever reasons, people simply are not reporting. Those numbers are alarming, and it shows that we can't take a liberal view to crime, which is that it's, some would suggest that it's barely happening at all. We still have situations, too many situations of criminal activity that are alarming to our citizens, and we intend to continue to deal with that.
David Aiken, Sun Media.
Okay, I'll follow up on that because I'm baffled. There's a statistic about unreported crimes. I mean, if they're not reported, by definition, we have no idea about these crimes. You're just not making sense in this one. Or I'm just adult and I don't understand. Help me out on this one.
When Canadians are asked the question, David, do they not report some crimes when they happen? There seems to be an increase in the number of Canadians who, for a variety of reasons, simply don't report those crimes.
Is that like rape or assault or murder? Canadians are saying, no, don't worry about it, it's okay. Like maybe it's a petty crime. And the kind of crime that you're going to lock someone up in a prison for?
There's no question, and I can send you some references as to where some of these reports are. Canadians don't report some areas of crime.